ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the 1v1 Me S&D League. It is playoff time and it is day 2 of round 1. My name is the Matt Man. Joining me in the booth, my duo, my mans, Mr. Jake Maverick here for day 2. How we feeling, brother?
I'm feeling great, bro. Yesterday was a blast, man. It was the most fun I think I've had watching COD in a very long time. Yeah. Matches were electric. We saw our first ever reverse sweep. Woo! I'm just so ready to watch more COD, brother. The start of round 1 for S&D playoffs has just been lit.
It has been probably the best Call of Duty that we have watched all season long. And really, I think we talked about it. Coming in, this was going to be the best playoffs that 1v1 Me had ever seen as far as the Call of Duty League was considered. The competition, how close these games were going to be. The best of 3s being added, which we're going to dive into in here in just a minute to explain that further to you, stakers. But Jake, I mean, coming into this, we knew that the competition was going to be fierce, and we got some incredible results yesterday. So, brother, let's hop right in to this bracket and kind of break down what we saw yesterday, what we're going to see today. And let's start out with the tail of the tape from yesterday. Okay, the number 1 seed headed home, going to Cancun, wherever they're going. They're out of the bracket, Jake. Number 8 Symbols pulls off the ultimate upset, moves on to round 2.
I mean, like I just said, first ever reverse sweep in 1v1 Me history. I mean, to go down in that first map, I think they lost, like, what, 6-3? And honestly, it was pretty comfortable from Team Phantoms. They looked good. They were vibing. To come out, win that map number 2, and then go into a map 3 on firing range, where Team Phantoms loves that map. Phantoms bulk up map. They really, really like firing range. It just did not matter to me. From down 4-1, Symbols and flanked when, what was it, 5 rounds straight from 4-1 to 6-4 win. Just absolutely insane work out of them. And I mean, the number 1 seed falls for the 2nd or 3rd season in a row. I think I saw someone in chat say yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible, and it's just a testament to how tight the competition is here in this league and in the playoffs specifically. We have worked 9 tireless weeks to get the 8 best teams, and every single one of them has a shot at winning this, and I think Symbols proved that last night. The other game that you got to take a look at is 2Real doing what they do best in handling business against Major Maniac, and for lack of a better words, Jake, putting the belt to ass.
Yeah, I mean, Team Major Maniac won 3 rounds across 2 maps, and we'll explain best of 3s again as we preview this next game, in case anyone didn't hear or doesn't know what's going on from yesterday. But it wasn't a good showing out of Team Major Maniac. I mean, it was slow. Major, I think, only had 1 kill in the first map. 2Real just doing what he does, right? That team's so good. The comms, one of the best in the league, if not the best. I mean, it was a 2 versus 7 seed. We probably expected it to go this way, and I mean, they just got the job done the way they were supposed to.
No, absolutely. I think, you know, we both kind of expected a little bit more from Major Maniac and B-Mark in that first round, but you got to admit that competition that they are going up against, especially with the number 1 seed being gone right now, 2Real got to be your playoff favorite, at least from my eyes, Jake. But now, to hop into the 2 matches, and more specifically, the match we're going to be looking at here in just under 10 minutes, chat. Darksived versus Equuip at the bottom side of your bracket there, and we're going to go ahead and hop right in to some keys to victory for both of these squads coming in, Jake. We're going to be hopping on board first with Darksived, and you kind of hit me up with some keys to victory. We went over these in the green room, so I'm going to break them down and really let them know you're going to break them down for us. Do what you've been doing, let Darksived make the plays, and shut down Equuip. So that first one that we're talking about, do what you've been doing. Jake, touch on it a little bit here.
I mean, these guys have been insane recently, right? Darksived and Glowscent have been almost unbeatable. I checked, they've won 17 of their last 20, right? I mean, they've only lost 6 on the season, so they're pretty much impossible to beat. They've only lost like 1 of their last 10 or 11 or something like that. New longest win streak in 1v1 Me S&D history. If they play the way they've been playing, it's very, very hard to see anybody beating them, honestly, but I mean, especially a team that's the number 6 seed that kind of was pretty far away from them in terms of overall wins and performance this season. Just do what you're doing. I mean, these guys are, they might be the best team in the league, honestly, even though they're the number 3 seed.
No, absolutely. And I mean, coming into your next one, let Darksived make the plays. I think I know exactly where you're going. Yeah. As this man may be a front runner for MVP right now.
Oh, absolutely. I think he has the most fun POV in the league, potentially the best POV in the league to watch. This guy's cracked. He almost never sits still. He's always moving. The aggression that he plays with, his aim is so snappy. The way he plays the map, I mean, he is the playmaker, right? And Glowscent, too, to his credit, I've seen him pick up 1v2s. I've seen him, you know, win his 1s and do what he needs to do to help enable Darksived to be that playmaker, but Dark is just that guy, bro. He's just that guy. He is probably one of the favorites for MVP, and if he's playing his game. They're very hard to stop.
No, and I love how you mentioned of Darksived being just kind of that perfect, caveat to the main course, right? It's like the perfect side dish, the perfect supporting cast. He does everything he needs to, like you said, to enable a great player like Darksived to be able to make those plays. And lastly, you have it here, shut down Equuip, obviously the former S&D coach. He's going to be coming with some speed here, and obviously, he was the runner-up last year in the Season 1 playoffs, going all the way to the Grand Finals and losing in round 11.
Yeah, we talk about it every time we talk about Equuip, right? One of the best S&D players, I mean, in the world generally, but let alone in the 1v1me S&D league. I mean, this guy knows how to search and destroy. He knows how to win, and he knows to show up in big moments. I mean, just on Sunday night, I was casting his match when it was like kind of like win or maybe miss out on the playoffs. He comes out, drops like 12 elims, goes like 12-3, absolutely takes over. He does what he needs to do in the biggest moments. So if you're Team Darksived, you want to stop him. If you can really stop him, force Desmond to be the one to make the plays and win the map for them. That's almost like best case scenario if you're a Team Darksived staker.
I love it. And I mean, hopping right on to the other team and the other side of the coin in Team Equuip, backed up by Mr. Desmond. Get those first bloods. Des needs to heat up early and try to slow down Darksived. Now, we've kind of talked about the importance of the first bloods throughout playoffs yesterday, but go ahead, Jake, and break down why for Equuip this is such an important aspect.
Yeah, I mean, from straight stats, it's 58% first blood rate for Team Darksived, 43% for Team Equuip. So a vast 15% margin there. And on top of that, as we talked about with the way Darksived plays, he plays quick. He makes the plays on the map. If you can pick up those first bloods, more often than not, it's going to be taking him down, forcing Glowsen to win 1v2s. That's best case scenario if you're Team Equuip. So really focusing on getting those first bloods, I think is going to be massive for them.
100%. And now, going into that, Dez needs to heat up early. Obviously, the supporting cast, the draft pick here for Team Equuip. What do you think he needs to do in specific here to heat up?
Yeah, I mean, well, for one, you're going to see all three of the ones here for Team Equuip all go together in some way. For Dez, he is the aggressive playmaker for Team Equuip. He's going to be aggressive, man. And more often than not, he's getting first bloods or he's getting first blooded. And a lot of the times here in this matchup, we're probably going to see him go up against Darksived in a 1v1. If he can heat up early, get his gun going in round 1, round 2. So not only slowing down Darksived, but also giving himself the confidence in this matchup. I think it's going to go a long way to not, kind of forcing Equuip to maybe be the sole guy that's going to get them across the line here.
Absolutely. And last but not least, try to slow down Darksived. We've talked about how he's the MVP. We've talked about how he's the most dominant force that is going to be in the server. If you can shut down him, you have got the highest possible chance of winning, Jake. And, before we get into these player interviews, we do want to break down for you guys one more time the best of 3. Chat, if you're not familiar with the best of 3, it means you don't just gotta win one map, you have to win 2. And you can see here throughout the stakes, you can bet, or rather stake, on the first map, the second map, or the series as a whole. And we'll get the phone cam pulled right back up here for you. I apologize, chat. But as you can see, you can bet on that first map. You can bet on the series score right there for the first map. You can bet on the score there for the second map. And then as the third map, not guaranteed because of a team 2-0s, you can also stake on the exact score of the series, either 2-0 or 2-1. Either which way. And Jake, I mean, big here for the 1v1me league coming into this, and something that I love that we're introducing, the BO3. We're trying to get the best possible 2 teams in the finals, and just yesterday with Symbols and Phantoms, you saw why we play 3 maps in playoffs.
It just adds so much to just how entertaining these games can be, right? Best of ones, the randomness and the luck factor that can just come in and search and destroy is obviously entertaining. But when you have 3 maps of it, potentially, seeing the best team, seeing who can really adapt to their opponents over the course of a series, and also seeing how good your map pool is, right? You don't just have to win 1 map, you got to do it on 2 of the 3 in a series. The best team's going to come out on top more often than not, so it's just super fun to watch, and the players also love it too, which is, if the fans love it, the stakers love it, we love it, the players love it, it feels like a no-brainer, so we're glad it's here.
Absolutely, brother, but I know we do gotta get players. I was about to say, I think we should go ahead and get right in with the player interviews. Jake, who are we going to be talking to first here?
All right, let me drag up here our number 3 seeded team, Darksived and Glowsen. Boys, welcome into the call, welcome to the stream. How we doing tonight?
Yo, doing good, doing good. How about you guys?
Doing well, brother.
We're doing amazing, man. We're doing amazing. Ready to watch you guys play some COD. You're coming into a best of 3 series versus Team Equuip. You're 2-0 up over them this year. how you guys feeling not only about best of threes, but just coming into this matchup versus Team Equip?
Oh, feeling confident as ever. Now it's playoffs, so got to make sure we're on point.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, Dark, you've been kind of talking to me all throughout this season about how you guys have got a little something extra in the tank, how when it hits playoffs, you guys are going to hit an even higher level. Can we expect to see that in this game here tonight?
Yes, sir. That is the goal.
I love it. I love it, boys.
We're coming in for the hot 2-0.
Ooh, I mean, they're giving score predictions early
I know.
here. I like it. I mean, Jake, one more question. They've already got the score prediction down.
Yeah, I mean, Glowset, I want to hear from you, bro. How are you feeling? And give me a score prediction from your end. Are you just feeling the 2-0 as well?
I'm feeling good. Yeah, 2-0.
I love it. They're
2-0,
feeling
sweet.
confident, but that's the way you should feel at this time of the season.
I love it. I love it. Well, boys, look, we appreciate y'all coming in for the pregame interview. We got to talk to Equip and Desmond, but we look forward to getting to see you guys in this match and potentially look forward to getting to talk to you guys afterwards.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Best of luck, boys. Best of luck.
2-0, sweet.
Drag those. I know. They're feeling it, bro.
They didn't
They're
even let us
feeling it,
ask.
but-
They didn't even let us ask.
I know, but now we got Equip and Desmond in the call. Boys, how we doing tonight? You're in the playoffs. You're going up against Team Darksived. Give us a rundown. What are the vibes?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm just ready to play.
Vibes are high.
I'm feeling good.
Vibes are high. We're not losing a glow scent. Let's go.
look, boys. I was about to say, I mean, look, we saw you guys playing 1v1 hard points, getting to warm up. I was tuning into the stream a little bit there. I mean, it
There,
seems like
there.
you guys are dialed. And Equip, you've been here before, not just, you know, playing 2v2s in S&D, but even last year in the 1v1 league, going all the way to the grand finals. You know what it takes to run through this gauntlet. What's it going to take for you guys to beat Glowsent and Darksived, not just once, but twice tonight with the new BO3 format?
We just gotta stay locked in, Matt. Just gotta stay locked in here. You know, we just gotta find Dark on the map, man. Honestly, once we find Dark, we're gonna know Glow will be in the back with the AR. So, honestly, for me and Dez though, just being on the same page. I feel like when we're on the same page, just like on the last match that we played before the playoffs, when we're on the same page, we're slamming. We're slamming, Matt. So,
I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
yeah.
I love it. I mean, boys, we're hopping in here in just a few seconds. Give me your score prediction. You're playing a best of 3. How you getting it done?
What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Dez?
You know, I'm trying to avoid the third map, so I'll say 2-0. We're about to come out shooting tonight. It's gonna be hot.
Yeah, I'm down for a nice little 2-0.
Little double 2-0 predictions. I love it.
I love it. I love it, boys. Hey, well, best of luck, and we'll see if we talk to you in the post game.
I appreciate
Appreciate
it.
it, gentlemen.
See ya. Well, there we go. I mean, 2-0 predictions out of
Wow.
both teams.
Now, remember, Jake, last night, both Major Maniac and 2Real predicted the 2-0s, and we saw how that turned out for Major Maniac in the lesser seeds. So, Equip
Yeah.
and Desmond coming out with a lot of energy here early, but I want to see if it continues through that map 1, especially if they go down 0-1, because we know with these best of 3s, again, chat, as we're going to talk to you guys about at nauseum, it is a best of 3. So if you win the first map, you got to win the second map or the third map if you want to win the series. You got to win 2 out of the 3, chat. And again, with the stakes, that first one, you can bet on map 1, you can stake on map 2, and then you can stake on the series score as a whole, chat, as we are getting in. Jake, day 2 of round
Let's
number
go, man.
1. We've got some gameplay here. We're going to be hopping on, you said it, the best POV potentially in
I
the
love it.
1v1 me league. Let's get the
I
gameplay
love it.
stopped, or rather, the music stopped, and the gameplay going, Jake. I could not be
sir.
more excited for this, brother. I am hyped.
I'm ready. Hey, make sure you put in the chat what you staked on. I'm seeing a bunch of stuff in the app chat. I see Dumb Alert here has the 6-0 equipped for a 52x multiplier.
Oh
so
my
we'll see if
goodness.
anything crazy like that can happen. But let us know who you're rooting for, who you're rocking with. And we're on with Darksived early here. First round, first map on firing range. Let's get into it.
Already. Oh, it's going to be Darkside taken down. Early rounds by Desmond here, and you said it. He's got to get hot early, and you got to shut down Darkside. That's 2 out of 3. Your key factors already clicking right there.
Yup. Hey, Desmond. And Equip takes down Glowset.
I was
See
about
it
to
in the
say,
kill feed.
Darkside.
Darkside tabbed out, so
Yeah.
the game looked a little weird. But
I was about to say, Darkside
Hey.
didn't even give his teammate a chance there.
try.
I know.
Holy shit.
But hey, listen, Equip and Dez sounded confident. It sounds like, I mean, they did exactly what they said, right? Killed Darksived. Glowsend's going to be somewhere with an AR, probably posted up in the back.
Yeah.
Works out good for them already, and they're going to be up 1-0.
And it's an incredible start. Obviously, though, Jake, we kept talking about, we want to see this continue. We want to see the gas tank, because that's what the BO3s are going to test. They're going to test the mentals here, especially if this goes to a map 3. So, early start, I love what I'm seeing from Desmond and Equip. It doesn't look like they're being afraid of gamer tags. They're chowing up. They're going fast. Can they continue that, not only throughout this map, but a potential 2 more maps after?
Absolutely. They cannot be like afraid of seeing Darksived on the map, right? You know this guy's nasty. Taking a straight 1v1 gunfight versus him low-key is like gotta be a little intimidating, but
yeah,
Dez didn't seem to worry about it too much
at all.
And that's the confidence they need to play with. So getting that first round on the board, I'm sure feels really good. But there's a lot of COD left to play, and this could very easily end up being 6-1 Team Darksived. Who knows?
And all of a sudden, more aggression here. Darkside getting spun around in circles. Desmond doing his thing early here. And now going to be all down to Glowsent once again. In the 1v2, shots on. Not going to be able to find him. Desmond somehow gets out with his life.
How is he alive? I don't even know what just happened, but well, picks up the kill with the pistol.
Where's Equip? So many gunfights. Over towards this back side of the map. And Equip's like Batman right now. He must be hiding in the shadows.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at. I mean, Desmond gets through wood. Darkside sees him run up the stairs. I guess he just jumps off the top. He is Darkside spinning in circles, trying to find him. Picks up that first blood to get on the round, but... I mean, where is Equip, bro?
Well, and now the biggest thing, too, here for Glowson is you haven't been able to get this bomb plant down, so you give it Equip a chance. Oh! Unless you just get absolutely deleted. Glowson 1v2. And we'll get a little kill cam here. I didn't even see him.
I saw his name for like a second, and down he goes.
Glowson.
I mean, Equip, he didn't seem too sold on Glowsend. He was like, we're not losing to him, but that's a massive 1v2 to tie the game up early.
You better check yourself before you wreck yourself, Glowson. He's come to playoffs to play. 1-1. Early on, both teams having success through the early rounds, particularly on the offensive side here, Jake. See if Darkside and Glow can clutch up. It's going to be another Glowsend kill. It's 3 in a row for Big Glow.
Hey, maybe Glowsend came to play here in the playoffs like you just said. Maybe this is where he turns up, but they got bombed down. They got bombed down. They're spotting for info.
This is huge, Jake. If you've got Glowsent frying like this, we talked about how big of a factor Darkside is on the map. But when you have Glowsent running it down, 3 straight kills right now, turning the tide of this map early on. I mean, it's only a matter of time before Darkside gets going, and at that point, what are you going to do if your team Equip?
I'm pretty sure I don't remember if it was when we duo cast
oh
it
my
early on.
God!
Glowsend does it. But I remember specifically there being a map, I think it was on Hasi, where Darkside started out with like no kills the first like 3 or 4 rounds. And then out of nowhere, he had like 10 and they won the map like 6-4. So Glowsend doing his thing early is just, it's going to be good for this team already because you know Darkside's heating up at some point.
And just to echo it again, I mean, Equip, kind of joking, kind of joshing, kind of talking a little shit towards Glowsent. That is back-to-back gunfights, both ARs in hand, where Glowsent has sat him down. It is 4 straight kills for Glowsent, 2 straight rounds for Team Darkside. And that is instant information over towards the B site.
Yep, Darkside carrying the bomb.
Oh my God!
Glowsent rips the clip again.
I'm good though. He didn't show. I have him cut.
5 straight kills in a row. And Darkside's got his feet kicked up. Glowsent's putting on a masterclass.
And Darkside's getting all the info here.
Oh my.
I mean, he's getting all the info here.
What a hang.
He's not even worried about trying to lay this rock. He knows they have the man advantage. Might as well keep the guns up and try to catch him.
You got 50 seconds left to work with as well, so I mean, you got the time to kind of force Desmond out of this little hidey hole here. Get the guaranteed information. Now, this is still winnable, but not if Glowsent is playing like this.
What did this guy eat for dinner? I was going to say breakfast, but it's night.
6-0. I mean, what did he eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? This is incredible.
Oh my God.
Glowsent, 6-0 in the first map here. Look, we've seen him perform, but this is a different level of glow.
Yeah, if he plays like this, bro, there's not even enough kills to go around for Darksived at this point. But, I mean, listen, Darksive's doing his thing. He was just getting info, and Glowsend is ripping heads. But they're both going B here. Let's see if Team Equip can slow down this momentum.
I mean, Darksived has 0 kills through 4 rounds, and they have a 3-1 lead right now. I mean,
You don't see that every day.
You don't see that every day. And as you mentioned, Darksived trying to get some early information here. It was kind of just a main play over towards this B site. They've given up A for free here, looking to play potential retake here. But if Equip and Dez do rotate this over towards B, they are going to have hell waiting for them. As Glowsend and Dart, both here.
We spots one. Glowsend takes down one.
Glowsend takes down 2! Oh my god!
Oh my god! What is going on?
What is this man Glowsend take this morning? Oh my god!
He's moving, he's shooting. I mean, literally, Darksived doesn't. All he needs to do is calm. He doesn't have to use his right trigger at all to shoot.
Do the same shit. I'll pick up your
Glow is 8-0 right now.
Like, you would obviously see him if he's pushing you, but don't like tweak on him running up. I'm gonna try and
Oh
This is, I mean, this
my
is an
God.
all-time performance out of Glowsend, and I mean, the moment you're gonna want it most.
It's technically 8-1. We do gotta remember that the first round kills are kind of, remember, they kind of get messed up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
the
so-
scoreboard's a little broken.
But either way, it's 8 straight kills in a row. Since the first round, this man is 8-0. I mean, we have not seen him perform like this ever. I don't know about ever. I have never seen this from Big Glow.
I know.
He's
Very
putting on for the
interesting, too.
2K scene, man. He's putting on for the 2K scene right now.
It's interesting to see. I don't know if it's just trying to enable Glowsend to pop takeover, or if Darksived isn't feeling confident, but he's not really getting too aggressive.
Oh,
And
until
Darksived beats
then.
him up anyway.
Until
He beats him
then.
up anyway.
Are you hacking?
I'm used to Darksived running it down, but they're playing slow info together, and it is working to a T.
Oh my goodness, and the team shots from Glowsend and Darksived. They said this, though. Jake, they said that they had a different level, that they had other things that they were working on, that they were saving for playoffs, Jake. 6 losses all year long. The longest win streak we've ever seen. This is what we've been talking about. You said it. This could be the best team in the league right now.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Coming into the playoffs, I think these were my favorites. I think this was the team that I felt the best about. And I mean, they're showing it right. I mean, they lost round 1, and it was just like, who cares? We're gonna win 5 straight, maybe 6.
Losing the first round, and since then, Jake, it has been nothing but Darksived here on firing range. And again, chat, things are not over after this map. It is a best of 3, so Darksived is going to have to win another map out of this. But you talk about setting the tone in a series, Jake. You talk about letting your opponent know that there's a different game and a different level here in playoffs. What a way to do it if they're able to close it out right here. Glowsend gets another kill. I mean, Jake, oh my god, I mean,
Oh, take him down easy.
what the hell?
6-1.
Belt to ass.
Oh my god.
Glowsend, undeniable, unkillable. The GOAT, Glowsend. The 2K cat going
6-1.
crazy. My boy Blix, he's putting on for the 2K scene right now. Still God, somebody get this man a contract. Get what is going on?
Holy.
6
I don't know what this
1.
I don't know what the 6-1 payout was, but you gotta think it had to be like pretty good. Right?
Honestly, not as good as you think, Jake. It was an 8.45 because Darksived was heavily favored coming into this match.
8x is still nice, bro.
Yo,
Who staked
no.
it, bro?
Who staked
it?
Who got the 8x? Now, I was only saying that because comparing it, if it had been a 6-1 the other side, Jake, it would have been a 45.
Yeah.
I was like, that would have been insane. But I mean, look, boys, the dogs handling business here inside of the first map. Now, we have another map, chat. They are not out, but they are certainly damn down.
On the rope.
Okay, they are on the ropes. You remember playing Me Boxing Jake, and you know the old
yeah.
me. He's sitting there like this. That's Equuip and Dez right now. I mean,
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't know where we're at, but we're in map 2. We're in grind.
They're not seeing it.
This is
right
a best of 3. We bring you right into the action, Jake. Equuip and Desmond, playoff hopes on the line here in map number 2. Down 1-0. Can they find the comeback, or do Dark and Glow just keep absolutely running them down?
I love it, dude. I see a bunch of people too saying they hit that 6-1 pick. So
Love
the chat's feeling good.
Love
Team
that, chat.
Darkside's feeling good. The only one's not feeling good is Team Equip right now, but that's a first blood.
Hey! Okay, hold on. Wait a minute, chat. But remember, Jake,
Wow.
they won the
This is what
first.
happened last
They
time.
won the first round of the last game too, and we just got to see how that one played out. So I want to get too ahead of ourselves here. Let's pull it back. But that's a great start for Equip. He puts his foot down. He says he's not letting this continue. This glow sit run of 11 straight kills has finally ended here in map number 2. It's gonna be Equip and Des taking the 1-0 lead. Jake, while we have a little bit of a break, while we have kind of this stall down of map 1, kind of walk me through, what do you think Equip and Des have to change up here in this map? Obviously, you gotta throw something at the wall and see what sticks at this point.
Yeah, I definitely think they got to play more together, as much more together as they can play, right? I definitely think we saw in that last map, like Glowcent was piecing them up, but he was able to get one, kind of reset for a second or two before getting the second, and sometimes even more time in between that. Definitely got to play a bit more together, and honestly, just maybe a bit more, like, decisive. Like, when you're on offense, maybe just go hit a bomb site. If they're both there and they blind counter you, it is what it is. Try to win your gunfights, but if they give you the mass space to plant the bomb, like we saw a couple times on firing range, go plant the bomb, right? Don't overthink it. They're playing very info heavy, which is very different for Team Darkside. They're not running at you right now.
Yeah,
They're kind of just chilling.
And I think that's the thing, though, that makes this team so dangerous.
grab
And chat,
bomb,
I did see you
what's up,
guys
and literally just,
down
like, go
there.
deep
You guys
right.
were saying, yo, can we get the
You can either
POV
even
switch
play on
going?
two,
I got you guys. I know we
play
kind of
on
did
two.
chill with
Yeah.
Darkside. We chilled with
Yeah,
Darkside that
yeah,
whole
yeah,
first
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Kind of my fault.
sense.
They kind of just handed out belt to ass. There's no reason to
makes
watch
sense.
that from the other perspective. But let's hop on with Team Equip. They're playing with their playoff hopes on the line now. Down 0-1. It's do or die time, Jay. They have to go, and they have to go now. Let's see here.
Yep.
Round number 2. If they can't take an early lead, get that hot start that you were talking about.
Yep, and this is going to be where you need the Equip S&D prowess, the mastery
go
to
now,
come
go
into
now.
play, right? And there you go. He hits the stun, immediately tells Desmond to take space with the bomb. This is you're gonna see Equip probably take over the
Right,
IGL
right,
pretty
I'm gonna
heavy
pick
here
him in.
because, like you just said, I mean their season could end with a loss in this map.
He came from mid.
And Darkside gonna be able to get that first
He was
blood
sitting
on
there.
Desmond towards the bomb. And now for Equip. You do the quick check. No one's hot, so you know you have time to at least work. But in the 1v2, things have to be clean. You're able to take out Darkside.
win.
Big kill. But again, can you take out Glowcent, who really had your number in the first map?
Yep, and you know Glow's got that AR. Maybe he picks up a sub here, and he guns him anyway.
I mean,
And he just jump shot guns him on the ramp anyway.
Look.
He's not
That's
even
good shots.
worried about me hopping up and going right on him.
And look, I'll say this. He's got Equip in a mental blender right now. I
Yeah.
mean, look,
Yeah, Dark
we
Knight
saw how
has an AR
confident
going
Equip
in
was
close
before
range.
the match. We
Like,
saw
what?
Equip talking about, I'm not losing to Glowcent. I ain't never losing to
Dark Knight,
Glowcent
like,
in the
literally just
playoff.
let me play.
So
He was
far,
just
it feels like he
leaning
can't even
his
win
face.
a gunfight, much
holding
less
it.
a round, much less a map right now
for sure.
against Glowcent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's got time to figure it out. Luckily for him, it
double
ain't
F.
over till it's over.
Remember, you can just
But
lay down behind the bomb.
Chat, this is the second
Glowcent's
map.
feeling
Trophy
different.
on you.
Chat, this is the second map right now. If you're just now joining us, Darkside and Glowcent won the first map 6-1. This is map number 2. If Equip and Desmond lose this, they are going home.
They did.
Going to Cancun.
He's close. Yeah.
A lot of wall bangs in. I mean, it doesn't even matter. I can't even get the words out of my mouth. They're both gone.
I don't even think he's seen me.
And I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you here, Jake. We're looking at, Equip and Des here. We're hearing the comms. It sounded a bit dejected right now. This is sounding like a team that is kind of getting beaten down right now. And I mean, Jake, you take the scoreline from the first game, 6-1. You add it with the scoreline of this game, 2-1. So far, I mean, look, we've been casting for what, almost 20 minutes now here in this series, and you've won 2 rounds. If you're Equip and Desmond, I mean, you've got to find something to get the vibes going. You've got to find something to get the momentum going and find yourself mentally back into this match.
I'm backing up. I stunned
Yep.
him
This
too.
is one of those big moments you see a lot of pro players talk about. In times like this, you got to force the vibes. You got to force the comms. Even when you're losing, you got to find a way to bring the energy, because if you don't,
Yeah, I'm here.
I mean, you're just going to spiral downhill
playing
until
this
it's
side.
over, right? And in the playoffs, the
he's on
last
depth.
thing you want. This isn't just a regular season match.
You can play him.
This is win or go home for
He's on
these
the head.
guys. So
Oh shit. Yeah,
I'm trying to see him bring some more energy, try to do something,
here?
but
Nice. Like I might be on me. He's on me. On
Desmond's
me,
going to pick up a kill.
You got the information onto Darksived as well. And this
Wait a
is
minute
one that
here.
you just don't
Still
want
on
to
me.
scam here. Needs
One
the
is
help.
me. I hit him 3 times.
Ooh, things got a little bit mixy.
That was very weak.
Okay.
And you can see Equuip, little wipe of the brow there.
Yeah.
As Desmond flies in like a bat out of hell, gets taken down. And Darksived, maybe 1 or 2 bullets away from finding that kill. Luckily weakened off. Equip's able to win the gunfight 2-2. But things still feel just shaky right now from this Equip and Des squad.
That's
It
kinda
does.
weak right
It does. But,
Okay.
hey, things can turn around quick, man. They
Yes,
really,
they
really
can.
can. You get a couple rounds here, you start shooting a little straighter, feeling a bit better. We could change our tone about these guys pretty quick, but it's only 2. I mean, it's 2-2, right? It almost feels like they're down like 4-2, with just the way it's been going. But they're not. They're in this game. It is tied up. And there's plenty of COD left to play, so I'm not going to count them out.
Going deep.
But
Okay, I'm just holding
Well,
close.
and
they're
I-
making. This is what I wanted to see, bro. This is the decisive
Checking
play.
in.
He's deep on
Just
the head.
taking space early.
I just got the worst.
And-
Desmond. And that's what's really been lacking him down. Kind of that live by the sword, die by the sword. You talked about
I
it.
didn't see his teammate.
But hold on.
Probably A though.
1v1. Close hit goes down. That's big. Equip, able to equalize, able to turn things into a 1v1, able to maybe turn things in his favor a little bit. Guaranteed information. You know that Darksived last spotted over towards A with the bomb plant coming through. But Jake, how does he play this? This could be a round that gets your momentum back, or it could be a round that digs a grave for it.
Yeah. And you know, Darkside's a player who maybe doesn't he doesn't like to sit still too much. You see Equip trying to see if he can catch him running around. He's finally gonna spot him. That nade's gonna hurt. He dodges
Oh.
it.
But he's running out of ammo. That's the problem right now.
The trophy.
12
He's
bullets
got a nade
left.
of his own though.
Trophy, though, is in. Shots on, and Darksived
Run a nade.
able to
Using the
clutch
bomb to
up.
his advantage.
I'm literally shouldering back A the whole time, and as soon as I
And
go
it
to
just
slide
looks
check
like
middle
a
to see if
breaking
anybody's
down
close, he's-
of
Yeah.
Equip and Desmond right now. And, I mean, you're hearing him say, I shouldn't have thrown the nade. He feels like it was bad comms from his teammate. I feel like this is, you know, one of these times where he's talked about it there. Equip and Desmond have to be on the same page, right? And right now, it just feels like they're not, Jake. It feels like they're both trying to accomplish different things. Desmond's hitting deep wraps while Equip's holding spawn. Either Desmond's pushing up A, you know, I
throw my
think you just
tax
gotta
again.
huddle up, play together.
I'm gonna run up mid
Yeah.
if I don't see him this time.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you'll find in moments like this where
sent
you're
me, I
flustered,
didn't set up
maybe
this
you just
time.
start thinking about yourself, thinking about your own game, trying to make your own
I'm gonna
plays,
kinda-
right?
And I needed him.
And
You can maybe make a play off
the
that,
more
or-
you try to make your own play, the less likely you are to use that teamwork to your advantage. But Equip,
Nothing's close.
taking a
Dark's
lot
fine.
of space early here. Gonna
He's
get
just
backed up
holding
back
the
to mid,
fucking
though.
heady.
You kind of talked about it though. It's the kind of play style that Dark and Glow are
Yeah,
playing
Dark
with,
might
which
be
is
in our
very
spawn.
information heavy,
Yeah.
where they're
Yeah.
kind of
Kinda
expecting
looking for him.
Equip and Desmond to get aggressive. They're kind of expecting them to get a little bit reckless, and they're looking to play off of that. So far,
together,
they've been able to do a really good job. But here in this
Wait,
round,
Hunter,
you
he'll-
do notice
he's been,
Equip
like-
and Desmond
he
have
might
kept
be
this
in
game a
mid
lot
again.
closer than the last one.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're finally working up towards B together here. We'll see as bomb starts
Oh
to go
my
down. He
goodness.
approaches and he's gonna get caught.
Oh,
And he's gonna get.
oh no!
Man.
And look, man,
I mean, that was a really good jump
sometimes
from the backside. I don't know where he came from.
you are just getting read like a book, and that seems
Yeah.
like the case right now. Glowson and Darksived are just toying with their food. They're pulling them left, they're pulling them right, they're making them go wherever they want them to on the map. And you saw it. They pre-planned for A, or stopped the A push, forced them over to B, and then re-wrap B at the perfect time. Jake, we'll hit a little POV switch here one more time. We'll hop back on with Darksived and Glow. I think it's only right, as it does look like an inevitability right now for Dark and
It
Glow
does.
to take this game, move on in the semifinals, and set up a super matchup. All right, a super fight of sorts between Too Real and Darksived, a best of 3
Oh,
in the
yeah.
playoffs. Like, look, I don't want to get too out of myself. Equip is still alive in this match, but Jake, that's just a match of dreams right there, man. I chomp at the bit for that one.
That's one of those matchups that, I mean, again, if it does happen, which I mean, I think it feels like it's going to, that's like a finals level match.
Yeah, in the semifinals.
Team Too Real versus Team Darksived in that semi. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Maybe we're throwing a little jinx the way a Team Equip here, help them out. Maybe they'll win some round, push us a game 3. Maybe we're trying to spit something into existence.
Cast your curse
but-
it, cast your curse it. Yeah, maybe we want to see the good matchup here. And Equip and Des still have a chance. Look, this isn't like they were down 5-1 last time. They've been more competitive, but they just have to start being more confident, honestly, Jake. And there's the first blood. It comes through. Equip
There you
able
go.
to take out
Play
Darksived.
together.
This is a huge round if you're able to take out Glowsen and get this to a 4-3 score line.
Yep, and Glowsen, I mean, he's just running around, but
You got this shit.
he's nowhere near the bomb.
Oh, and
Not gonna
Equip
matter anyway.
perfectly reads into it there. And I mean, look, at this moment, we keep talking about it, that yes, Darksived holds the main momentum in this series, but it is not over by a long shot. Equip and Dez have kept this just close enough. They're hanging just around, and it just feels like, you know, when we talked about, you know, a fighter kind of being on the ropes, right now, Equip just kind of seeming like that fighter that just won't go away. I mean, Darksived gave him the best punches in that first map. Here in map 2, it seems like Equip and Desmond starting to settle a little bit. And if they can sneak this map away, this thing becomes very, very mixy. We'll go to a decisive map 3.
Yep. Again, I mean, it feels like Team Darksived is winning by a bunch right now. And yes, they are up a map, and it looks like they might be up 5-3 here in a second, but Team Equip is staying in, man. That's all you can do at this point is try to hang in there, but it's going to need a 1v2 to tie up this
Yeah,
game.
you're good. Play my back. Just hide from here. Hide, like legit.
Darksived just playing.
Away.
Throwing the
Yeah,
shoulders.
you hear him telling Glowsen, just hide, just hide.
There's no reason to push this here. On the defensive side, you know that he has to plant. You've done the hard work of getting the first blood in. And right
And the
now,
bomb's down right in front of him.
exactly. I mean, you play this like the bomb plant is in, right? Now Equip, though, looks to make the chow. But Darksived and Glow just not giving him an inch here. They are making him force this, Jake. And I mean, this is just difficult. Wow. Wow.
And they just shouted.
Wow.
I mean,
The
comms
team
on
play.
point.
The team play, the comms, the chemistry, everything flowing at top notch. And even if you look at it, Jake, in the first map, Glowsen 11-1. In the second map, Darksived 9-3. Either one of these guys can have that pop-off moment, can do it. We talked about Darksived being the main one who can all season long, but Glowsen showed you that it's not because he can. They have an ability to just flex whatever playstyle they want. They're very flexible. They can play slow. They can play the information. They can play aggressive. They can blitz you. They can do whatever they want to on the map. And when a team is able to do that, it makes them so hard to read and so hard to play against.
I mean, again, they're just so versatile. I mean, you see Darksived playing for info. He's going to spot one out. Ooh, barely gets away.
You didn't hit me close. I'm coming in. Hold that. Hold flank. Hard hold it. They just sent over.
Barely. I mean, you see Darksived. He's making all the play calls, telling Glow what to do. And I mean, Glowsen's doing exactly what he needs to do. I mean, it's just good teamwork.
And I mean,
The chemistry on point.
I mean, Darksived almost sounded like an auctioneer at some points with the way that he's giving these comms off, right? I mean, it's so quick, but Glowsen, again, as you mentioned, so key towards their listening. It's so good from this squad.
Both. They're probably both there. I'm planning.
Glowsen is going to have a little bit of pressure towards that backside. Darksived going to take that as an advantage to go ahead and get the bomb down. And now both players going to back up towards that other side. You're able to spot Desmond towards mid. And this could be the last round for Desmond and Equip here in the 1v1v Season 2.
Season on the line, man. They got to win their ones. They got to approach this together, and they got to go. They got less than 30 seconds to retake this site.
You got to go.
Glowsen and Darksived are playing this perfect.
You got to go.
Playing together.
Oh!
It's the same thing.
But they are going.
Big
And Desmond
fights.
will be able to go. Is able to find the first, but 17 seconds left. Do you have time? Glowsen, able to find the first. Turns things into a 1v1. I think he may have the time. The time! Is he on the bomb? Equipped with the ninja defuse!
He defused it!
Glowsen gets nervous with a chance to call game. And isn't able to ice up. Equip goes for the defuse, leaves it all out there on the line, and is able to extend this map one more round. So either this is the last round that we will see from Desmond and Equip in Season 2, or we will be going to our first round 11 of the Season 2 playoffs, Jake. A lot on the line here in this round.
Come on, man. I want a round 11. You know, Quip, the mastermind, as we talked about, knows when to hop the bomb in that situation. I mean, it's one of those games. That's one of those decisions where it's like, if he checks, it's over. Your season's done. You're on bomb. There's nothing you can do about it. But he knows what to do, when to do it. And now, they're back on the offense, though. They have to be the ones to make the play. And Darkside's playing ratty. I'm sure Glowsen is also just spotting for info. What bomb site are they going to pick?
And they just want to play it smart.
Shoulder day. You know who? I'm coming to you.
Not overextend themselves here.
Are you still playing deep?
Yeah.
Hold in B for a second. Oh, let's go.
Bomb will go down over
bomb goes
towards
down.
A, so Equip and Des. At least able to turn things slightly in their favor. This is going to be a double hit here for Glow and Dark. Can they make it happen? No, Equip able to find both!
Behind!
And it's around
Good play.
11 here in the
Yes, sir.
1v1v playoffs.
So if you see this, it's Equip. The other
Yes,
guy has
sir.
Like a black and white.
We will
Show
go
it to me.
to the round 11, Jake. How about it?
I knew he had a bomb.
Round 11
Come on.
here in the playoffs. It doesn't get much better than this. It doesn't get much better than this. We're either going to a map 3 or again, it is the end of Equipment Desmond.
I'm gonna run up
Here
the
we
ramp,
go.
tell the-
Is it 3 rounds in a row to force a map 3?
Look up at their top
Or
right.
can Dark and Glow find the ice, move on to the semifinals?
Will it be all for nothing? And now we see Darkside getting active.
Just wait, I'm one shot.
Takes down Desmond. Equip's gonna have to do it himself once again. And the bomb is down.
Double push their spawn.
This is
The
huge.
bomb's down. Equip
This
has
is huge.
1v2.
He's done it
Season on the
before.
line.
I'm checking the left. Ready?
Can he be the Iceman?
Come with me.
Can he find the clutch?
Nothing left.
1v2
I could get all
for
these
the
guys
game,
on the shoulder that side.
for his season, to go to a map 3 here.
You see bomb from? No, you're right. Just show you're right.
47 seconds left in the round here. And the other problem that you have if you're Equipped, you've got to get this bomb planted. Things so difficult here in this round.
You should
Yeah.
back up, but just play the deep spawn.
And Glowson and
gotta
Darkside
go-
not giving him anything here.
You have an AR.
They're not. They're just playing together. I mean, they're not even too worried about trying to overhold bomb because they feel like it's not in the best spot. And Equip gets the bomb, plants it B.
Okay.
Now he has the clock to work with as his pseudo second teammate here. We'll see how he can play this.
All right.
You know he's got to keep checking bomb here and there, so.
And they might just wait him out here. It might be a double chow up towards mid. Darkside going to go for the push. Glowset right behind him, but you're not going to spot anything.
Team pinch.
Has Equip able to check the bomb yet? Time starting to go underway. 17 seconds left. Equip finds the first. Oh my god. Jake,
Oh my
1v1.
God. Glowset versus Equip.
it's the time.
Time dwindling.
Pop, you got
Can
it.
he hop in? Oh, I don't know.
God.
I don't know if he got there.
he
I
get
don't know
it?
if he got there. It's going to come down to the time. Darkside seems
he
to
get
think
it?
so.
This guy was
Just in
He
time.
gets it.
Close it. Last second defuse and moves them on to semifinals.
Wow.
A dagger into the hearts of Equip and Desmond as they are out of the playoffs. The 2-0 sweep, but not how we expected it to go down. But Darkside and Glow able to ice up when it matters most, Jake.
I mean, Blix called it in the chat, bro. He said glow ice. And glow ice it was indeed. Holy crap, what a way to end the opposing team's season like that with that last second defuse.
Wow.
Equip almost made the play, man. He almost had it. But too little, too late.
Wow.
And just like that, Team Darksived is into the second round to play Team Two in the semifinals.
I mean, I thought Equip was going to be able to do it. I mean, he finds the angle, he finds the gap in the defense to be able to take down Darkside, but Glowson, such heads-up awareness to be able to hop off of the bomb, knows that he has to find that kill, and gets back with just 0.4 seconds left on the clock to send Equip and Desmond home to now set up what could be the best match of the playoffs so far between number 3 Darkside and number 2 Real. What a matchup we have tomorrow night in the
love it.
semifinals, man. But I think we have
it's
some
time to
post-game
talk to these
interviews,
winners.
man. Is it time?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Let me drag Darksived and Glowsen up here into the
Absolutely.
call, boys. It got a little, maybe heart racing at the end there, but you get the job done 2-0, like you said. How you feeling?
Feel good. Got a
Feeling
little
good,
mixed
feeling good.
apple.
It got a little mixy, you know, gotta get used to BO6 again. I've been on BO7 bouncing around, so
That's
for
fair.
sure a little bit of a change,
you were
but
jumping around a ton that game too, though. You were still using those jump peaks.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, boys, look, for you guys, I mean, come out hot in map 1. I mean, Glow sent 11-0 to end out that map as you guys go on a 6-round run. What kind of changed in map 2? What were the adjustments they started making? Because it seemed to throw you guys off your game just a little bit there towards the last half of that map.
They were just playing extremely slow. It was like throwing the timing off, like insane.
Yeah, like we were trying to get info. We weren't seeing nothing. Maybe we see one, but they were getting some good timings off of the way they were playing, so they were playing some of those rounds pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much what was happening.
I mean, look, for you guys, I mean, we talked about it. This now sets up a marquee matchup, a super fight between you guys and 2Real, a grand finals match in the semifinals, in which the winner will most certainly be the favorite going into the finals. I mean, don't want to look ahead too much. Obviously, we're going to talk to you guys more about that tomorrow in the pre-show, but I mean, give us kind of your first looks at that next matchup. I mean, 2Real, one of those teams that, I mean, obviously, they've been on an incredible run this season. Besides you guys, they have one of the best records in the league. Talk to me about how these early game matchup feelings are going up against what's the other best team in playoffs right now.
No, I mean, that was obviously like a good team. They're in playoffs for a reason. So getting like that round 1 out of the way, I think it's a boost in us for this next super match.
Absolutely.
But it's playoffs, so
We played
anybody
them
that
once.
shows up, yeah, we've played them only once, I think, throughout the whole season. Our other match got canceled due to like the game being broken, but yeah, I mean, it's whoever shows up. They're obviously a good team, but it comes down to one series, so record doesn't really matter in this.
I love it. I love it, man. I mean, Jake, what else you got for these guys, man?
I love it. Yeah, I mean, listen, for you guys, obviously with this being a best of 3, something that's newer here. What do you think about like map pool wise? Is there any map that like you really hope doesn't make it into the pool for tomorrow's game? Is there any map you're really looking forward to playing or hoping to play?
No to like all those. We're down for any map they throw at us. That's like, that was our main goal like through the regular season, was to make sure we're good at every map, so I'm good for anything.
I love that.
That is a dangerous sight. And I mean, look, I got one question I want to ask personally towards Glowson. My man, I mean, Jake and I were wondering, what did you eat for breakfast? What did you eat for dinner before this match?
Yeah.
Going on an 11 bomb to end out those 6 rounds in a row on firing range. Because, I mean, Darksived had 0 kills through the first 4 rounds of that match, and you guys were up 3-1.
Yeah, they kept running into my iron. That's half a Chipotle bowl right there.
Oh, I do. Well, I'm
He's
scared
saving
to
that
see.
other half.
He's saving the other half
I was
for
gonna say
tomorrow.
that half might be key, bro.
Dude, he hit the perfect medium right there. Half a Chipotle bowl. This guy's frying, bro. I'd hate to, dude. Look, he takes the other half tomorrow. I'm telling you, 2Real gotta watch out. But
Yeah,
boys,
let me know if you eat that tomorrow before you guys start.
yeah, we might bring up some Chipotle in the pregame interview. But boys, we do want to ask you kind of one more question. We love doing this kind of with our winning team. We want to talk to you guys about the next matchup that we're going to be seeing. We wanted you guys to give us a little insider information here from the pros. Manny, I believe, facing off here in the last match of the first round to decide our last semifinalist. Who are you guys kind of going with? Who are you guys kind of leaning towards? Kind of before we get into this one.
Who do you
I
think,
think it'll
Glow?
be like, I think it goes 2-1, believe, and I think Manny will win rewind.
Okay, so you think the reverse sweep
Okay.
for I Believe a Juju.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the map set is, but
It's going to be...
if he's giving it a believe, I'll give it a Manny. I think they've been looking good towards his end, like second half of the season. I mean, Believe's team probably has been also, but I think Manny shows up.
All right, well, look, I love kind of the differentiating between both there. I mean, I love it, boys. We really appreciate y'all for coming in for the pregame interview. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow in the semifinals. That matchup against 2Real, definitely going to be the marquee of the day. So, gentlemen, congratulations on the big win. We can't wait to talk to you guys tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Much love. Have a good one.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Wow.
I mean, there you go.
What a matchup. I mean, Jake, after the first map, I didn't think things were going to be that close. But, I mean, look, guys, that's why we play 3. Equip very much with an opportunity to be able to force a game 3 right there. I mean, it comes down to 1 kill, comes down to 0.4 seconds between us being in a map 3 right now and Equip and Desmond's season being over. And I mean, that's those small margins. That's why we love those best of 3s. And I mean, look, man, that's what makes the S&D League my favorite, Jake. I mean, I know we got some great other leagues, but there's nothing like some good old Call of Duty to me. And that's why
I know.
right there, man.
Yeah, I mean, that defuse was like a buzzer beater, you know what I mean? To end the game. Like, that was just last millisecond defuse to just shut your opposing team down, crush their hopes and dreams of the comeback in the game 3. I mean, as much as that's painful for Team Equip and anyone who staked on them, that's the cinema we wanted to see, bro. That's exactly what we were looking for.
Exactly.
From a 2-0 game, that's like some of the best you're going to get, is at least like one of those round 11 clutch, icy moments throughout the entire game. I couldn't ask for anything more from that first series, and I have a feeling the second one's going to be even better.
Yeah, the second one we've been looking at all kind of really since the playoffs got formed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've been looking at this next first round matchup, Manny versus I Believe. Now, obviously, we do want to take you back in. Jake, I think we got enough time. We could just yap a little bit here.
Oh, yeah.
But we do want to take a look at our bracket as it currently stands. We'll kind of go through the matchups one more time for anybody that hasn't been paying attention. And we will check out kind of really what this is shaping up like. We've got 3 semifinalists already confirmed, Jake. We get 1 more tonight, and our final 4 will be solidified, Jake. So I'll bring you on in here in just a moment. But I do want to say as well, Jake, I mean, for Equuip and Desmond, I want to give them a little bit of props before we move on to anything else. After getting 6-1 in that first map, to come out in the second map, to have that resilience, to have that mental fortitude, to be able to battle, put yourself in a position to at least even force that game 3, absolutely tippable, at least from my eyes there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, they didn't give up, right? Bro, losing the way they lost map number 1, hurts. But they didn't let down. They tried their best. They pushed it all the way. Almost had it happen. Equuip was making a ton of big plays, as we've grown to expect from him. It definitely feels hard for those guys, but I'm sure they're going to be back, better than ever next season, whether that's together or with new teammates. But I'm excited to see how they bounce back, because I know they're going to want, like, some vengeance for how their season ended.
No, absolutely. And I mean, look, for Equuip now especially, I mean, you go to last season, he loses in a round 11 in the grand finals. Then in this season, loses in a 1v1 round 11 in the first round. If this guy is not on absolute demon time next season, I mean, look, you got to watch out for that guy, because he's going to be playing pissed off and angry, man. I just to not put it any other way. But we go through, you see there towards the bottom side of the bracket for our stakers, it is Darksived that has moved on through the first round. They will play 2 Real tomorrow night after they 2-0'd Major Maniacs. So number 7, number 6, both going home. Both teams that, Jake, I think you and I had moving on, do move on with 2 Real and Darksived. But the top side of our bracket, Jake, is where things get really, really weird.
I mean, number 8's already advanced. If you weren't here last night or weren't here earlier, we talked about it. Team Symbols with a big upset. Reverse sweep, drop map 1, come out, win map 2, win map 3 in the best of 3 to get that done, which was just insane. And then we look at that 4 versus 5 matchup, which, I mean, not only in the seeding is the closest game, but I think on paper, as we've talked about, feels like the hardest to decide who's going to come out on top in this one. I mean, Team Manny's been great all season, same with I Believe. Both have been streaky, but more often winning than losing. And this is just teams where all 4 of the players feel like they're capable of so many big plays. And this one to me just feels like we have to see a game 3.
Well, and Jake, not to get too ahead of ourselves, we still got, a couple minutes to where our normal pre-match would start. But these teams have played 3 times this season, and the first one was a 6-3 towards Manny, the next one was a 6-4 towards I Believe, and the last one that they played just before playoffs on August 29th, or rather, just before, I guess not just before playoffs, but, like a week before playoffs, it was a 6-5 round 11 towards I Believe. So all 3 times that these teams have played so far throughout Season 2, it has gone at least 9+ rounds. So, a little something extra there for the stakers if you're going ahead and placing those early stakes. Every match between both these teams has gone at least 9 rounds, and they split the season series 2-1 going the way of I Believe. So, a little something to look in there for. I mean, when we talk about it on paper, I definitely feel like this Manny I Believe match, one of the most kind of tight contested matchups that we're going to see. But speaking of that as well, Jake, we'll go ahead and preview a little bit towards tomorrow. We're going to break this down way more in depth. But oh my goodness, that is a match made in heaven right there in the semifinals. 2 Real versus Darksived, probably the 2 best players of this season going head-to-head there in the 2 captains.
Yeah, I mean, it is like you said during that post-game interview. It's like the super matchup, right? Like, this is, if you could take 2 teams with 2 players that have been amazing all season long to go up against each other in the set. I mean, if you would have, honestly, earlier in the year, like just a couple weeks ago, I would have thought they'd be facing off in the finals with 2 Real having that 1 seed, but they drop out, take this 2 seed, and I mean, we'll see if it ends up being good or bad for them not having the number 1 seed and going up against Darksived a little early here, but whoever wins that matchup's got to feel like the favorite going into the grand finals. But again, anything can happen. It's a best of 3. We're going to see who can take it out. But, I mean, bro, 2Real versus Darksived. I need to see some 1v1. I need a round 11 1v1 game 3 between those two players to decide it.
Well, and we talk about close matchups, right? I mean, and that's what the best of 3s are going to be able to give us, right? Is we're going to get the best teams throughout this. And you saw it last night where if we had just played a best of 1, it would have been a Phantom 6-1 over, or 6-2 over Symbols in that first map, and we would have been done, right? That would have been it. But the best of 3s allow, like you said, for not just that randomness, for you to really show you who is the best team over the course of a 3-map series. And Symbols was able to do that. And I think the prime example so far throughout this playoffs of why we play 3, and even right there with Equuip, able to force that game, or almost able to force that game 3, but even just looking better, looking more competitive in that map too, giving us a series, giving us, you know, that you know, on the edge of our seat moment that we love for and we live for. And I love that with these best of 3s, man. And again, chat, to break it down one more time, we'll break it down again in the phone cam here in just a second, but you can go ahead, you can stake on the exact score of the first map, the second map, and then the overall series as a whole. So it's your winner for the series in a 2-0 or a 2-1 fashion by map count, chat. So, well, again, we'll break that down further through. But I mean, Jake, who's your favorite right now, man? Who do you got that you think honestly runs the table? I think both of us are kind of looking towards the bottom side of that bracket. I think that matchup tomorrow. But who do you really feel right now from seeing both those teams? Just way too early prediction of who you think could take this.
I think after watching some of the matches tonight and last night, I gotta lean. It's the boring answer, but the highest seed still left, Team 2Real. I mean, they got the job done decisively. Now, yes, technically they played the number 7 seed, where Darkside played the number 6, so maybe those matchups should have been a little closer, but it gets a little hairy there. Equuip making it a little scary for Team Darksived. Maybe a bit more passive gameplay from them than I thought we were going to see, which was kind of surprising. So we'll see if they change it up tomorrow versus Team 2Real. But I just think Team 2Real is playing so confident. The comms are flowing. The chemistry is there. They look like they're ready to take anyone on any map. I think I would have to lean that way ever so slightly as my favorite right now from what we've seen.
See, and I'm only going to slightly disagree with you, and it's also because of what I've seen throughout the first couple days. And it's Darkside for me right now because of not only his playmaking abilities, but Glowsint is hitting a different level in these playoffs. And if he can continue that into tomorrow, where this isn't just a team where we're going Darkside, MVP, Darkside. We're saying Darkside and Glowsint. This guy's a factor. This guy's come to play. And this guy is not just going to sit back in his spawn and get kills. Yes, he's the anchor AR. Yes, he's the one that's going to be ironing up more. But that's his job when you have a fast sub like Darkside. You can't fault the guy for playing his role. And he does it perfectly. And you can see how effective he can be in that role from that first map. 11-1 stat line, 11 straight kills in a row to end out a 6-round run. I just think if both of them can play on a level like that, 2Real and Intex may be a little unprepared for that. And I think also because 2Real wasn't really tested in the first day, right? And you said it. I mean, 6-2, 6-3 wasn't really close. They got Major Maniac out there with ease. And yes, there is something to be said about that. You beat the team the way you're supposed to beat them. But the fact that Darksived and Glowsint go to that round 11 early, right? They have to find a little bit of ice. They have to feel that pressure of a team starting to make that comeback. I think that's going to help them down the stretch. It's going to help them in that match tomorrow if it does go to those round 10s, to those round 11s.
Oh, yeah, I cannot wait to see what the stakers think about that matchup tomorrow, because it might be the most 50-50
literally
split we'll see, because it is so hard to decipher. I mean, truly, it's going to come down to who comes out the best tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who comes out the best and plays the better COD tomorrow night, but I can't wait to see what everyone thinks about that one. If you got an early prediction, let us know in the chats, but I mean, it's going to be, it might be the best matchup of the whole playoffs when we get there.
No, but chat, we do got just about 13, 14 minutes till this next match, so let's go ahead and get into the official pre-show here. And Jake, I do want to talk just a quick little shout out here to all the teams that have made it, all the teams that are competing in this, because look, man, I've been super excited to watch all of this. This is playoff Call of Duty at its best. We've got the 8 best teams. We're gonna have the 4 best teams after what, about an hour here. We're going to have our final 4. So, look, shouts to all the teams that have competed throughout Season 2. Shout out to all the teams that competed in playoffs and have gone home. And look, man, let's get right into some keys to victory here. Jake, got to hop on here towards the side.
This game's going to be insane.
Yes, it is. And I mean, look,
This
we've
is gonna
talked
be
about
insane.
it. We've talked about it ad nauseum. The most close matchup on paper that we've had in round 1. Now, we've seen some tight matchups so far. Manny versus I Believe has the potential to give us some fireworks here, Jake. So let's go ahead, hop on board here. Jump into our case to victory. Hopping on board with Team Manny first. Keep playing with pace, get an early lead, and win your one. So Jake, let's hop in, break them down. You gotta keep playing with pace. I want to know what you're kind of talking about with this team.
Yeah, I think this is one of the teams in a league where neither of these guys are afraid to pick some pace up on the map. I mean, you know Manny for sure is going to be getting active, right? He's going to do his thing. But either of these guys they're ready to run at you. They're ready to make plays on the map. They're both willing to do what needs to be done. And I think playing with that confidence and sort of taking control early is just something they thrive on. And it's something they've done a lot of this season. So I think if they just keep doing, I mean, they've been so good, right? It's similar to what we said for a lot of the teams in these keys to victory. You've been so good most of the season. Just keep doing what was working during those stretches where you were winning games on games. So I think that one of their biggest strengths, especially for Manny, is just playing with pace.
I love it. I mean, coming into our next one, get an early lead. This is one that we've been using for a lot of teams that we feel like benefit from the hot start. What do you think it is specifically for Manny and I'm Not Effective they can benefit from this?
Yeah, I think especially in this matchup, you got Team I Believe, who is coming off a couple large win streaks this season. I mean, they had a point in this season where they were on like, what, an 8 or a 9 win streak. I think before this, they lost their last matchup, but they were on like a 5 win streak before that. They're a very streaky team. So I think if Manny can come out, they can come out, get an early lead in this series, whether it's the first few rounds or taking that first game. You're not letting Team I Believe get hot where I think they thrive the most, right? I think when they start hot, they're very good at streaking, right? They're very good at keeping the momentum. So if you're Team Manny, you get that early lead, you kind of shut out that fire a little early, diminish it. I think that gives you your best opportunity.
Well, and you know, just something to touch on that streakiness of I Believe as well. I mean, you look at their record at 16 and 17, and yes, it doesn't look that pretty, but we have to remember this is a team that started 4 and 12. To now be 16 and 17 is an absolute crazy stat, chat. They have quite literally had a night and day, almost polar opposite start and ending to the year, and they're playing their best Call of Duty when it matters the most. But into our last one here for the side of Team Manny, win your ones. I know I Believe in Juju, one of the teams that thrive off that gunny, and I feel like this is something that you're looking potentially for Manny to shut down here.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you got to shut down the guys on the other team. We know Juju. We know I Believe they're going to win their ones. They got great gunny. But also, talking to Team Manny, talking to Manny and I'm Not Effective in interviews throughout the last few weeks, they've told me specifically, like, they just have so much confidence in each other. Like, they just trust each other so much to get the job done and to win their ones. And it works, right? It's the same thing we said for the first key to victory. If it works, keep going so they can continue to win their ones, especially versus a great team that they're coming up against tonight. It's going to just continue to put them in great positions. And I mean, the confidence they have in each other, I think, is next to none in this league.
Hey, and look, you know, a saying that we have down here in the South, and Jake, I'm sure you being from Texas, you guys got it too. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, these both teams have been playing very, very well, especially towards the latter half of the year. I think we're both looking for both teams to kind of keep doing that. But now into the keys to victory for the other side. And I Believe, catch Manny slipping. Play together and don't change too much. And I'm curious to kind of get into this first one here. Catch Manny slipping. Pretty self-explanatory, but where do you think they could catch Manny slipping?
I think you're going to see, like we touched on a little bit earlier, a few minutes ago, Manny's going to get aggressive. He's going to try and find those gaps. He's going to use his info to his advantage and try to hit a pinch, flank you, get behind you, pop a two-piece, right? This is where he thrives. Maybe he's got to throw, play a little creddy. Try to catch him off guard. You know he's going to play off his info really, really well. It's something he's very good at. They use their tactics. They get that information. I'm Not Effective will pass over that info to him, and Manny will make plays. When you know he's going to make the play or you think he's going to make the play, maybe slow it down. Maybe iron up. See if you can catch him sprinting. I think if you can get Manny off guard occasionally, throw him off his game, it might start to, hinder the confidence. He might second guess his plays. And when you're in their head like that, that's when it's hardest for the other team to win.
No, absolutely. We just saw it with Equuip and Desmond, where once the mental breaks down, that's when it's very hard to kind of translate things in games. So coming into our next point, play together. And this is something that I've noticed from I Believe in Juju, sometimes loving that spread approach. But I think you and I both agreeing they play best when they're hand in hand.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Is like sometimes they might be a little bit spread out. Sometimes you get caught off guard. And again, I mean, we talk about it so much, we don't even have to go into it that much. Playing together is almost always going to be the right play, right, in 2v2 or just in general in Call of Duty. And now that it's playoff time, now that it's clutch time, you're going up against a really great team that's just 1 seed higher than you. This matchup's going to be a banger. Best way you have to win this is going to be to play together. It's going to be to play those trades and at least give yourself as many man advantages as you can. So I think it's just a huge key to victory for every team, but definitely for these guys, because we'll see them get spread out occasionally.
Well, and you know, when we see teams get spread out, especially on the defense, right? I think the mistake that either player makes on either of the sites both times is if they see both players starting to chow towards that site, I feel like a lot of players' brains is, okay, if I can get one here, right? The better thing to do is, if it's not a guaranteed 1 kill, back up, regroup to your teammate, and play the 2v2 retake, right? You're going to have time to regroup before they get that bomb plant down. Regroup, get the numbers advantage back going your way, and don't just give your life away and force your teammate into a 1v2 situation. And coming in to our last one, don't change too much, something we've been talking about with every one of our top teams, as this is why they've made it to the playoffs.
They know how to win, right? They know how to win. They know how to streak, like we talked about earlier. They've racked up wins back to back so many times this season. Just do what works, man. Just do what works. The best teams stick to a game plan. Obviously, they do well at adapting to what their opponent shows them throughout a map and now throughout a series, as this is a best of 3. But sometimes just sticking to your game plan at the end of the day is going to be better than trying to change to your opponent's game plan. Right? Because then maybe you got to do something you're uncomfortable with. Maybe you're gonna start throwing yourself off your own game. So, Team I Believe, they're a great squad. They know how to win. Just keep doing what works.
I love it. And I'm going to segue you perfectly here because you talked about it, the best of 3s. Let's go ahead, kind of educate the chat here, because if you guys have not been tuned in to the S&D playoffs, it is no longer a one and done map. Now, this is still a single elimination, so if you lose this series, you go home. But it is a best of 3, meaning we will not just play 1 map. It's guaranteed that we will play 2 and possibly 3 if we are tied at 1-1 at the end of 2 maps. Now, chat, how the stakes are going to work. Your super stakes here are going to be for that map 1. What is going to be the score? 6-0 through 6-5 for either team there. Your multipliers not going to be locked until game time, but they're definitely going to be higher than you see just the match winner up top. Now, going in, you can also stake on the second map, as it is a guaranteed map that we were going to be playing in a best of 3 series. Again, same thing there with the score and with the winner. And our last stake there is the overall series as a whole. It's either Manny, it's I Believe, it's either 2-0 or 2-1. Again, super stakes, not going to lock until game time, going to have much, much higher returns. And Jake, you talked about seeing that 2 real Darksived match split down the middle. Look at this from Manny and I Believe. It was just at a 1.7 to a 1.7.
Hey, they were tied for a second there.
Yeah, we're shifting a little bit, but a 0.3 to separating us, and not even really a 0.3. I mean, if you want to get into the technical, it's a 0.24 if we want to get really technical. These two teams neck and neck on paper,
there it switches again,
and continuing to flip. So Jake, I'm gonna leave this right here, just kind of let the stakers watch these stakes go up and down.
Yeah,
almost tied, a 0.01 separating these two teams right now. The chat's having trouble deciding it. Jake, I'm even having a little trouble deciding it. We'll get into our predictions after the pregame interviews, but buddy, what a matchup we have as the last match here in the first round.
I know, it's going to be a banger. I'm interested to see how these stakes shift as we talk to the players here over the next couple minutes. I also want to point out, bro, it's a 7x for the Manny 2-0 down there at the bottom. I mean, 2-0 feels kind of like big, but it could be like, they could win like around 11, around 10, 6-4, 6-5, get a 2-0.
Yeah.
7x is a big multi over there for a team Manny that I think is capable, but let's watch the stakes adjust as we talk to the players. I think it's time to get some guys in here.
Let's do it.
And we're going to start off with Manny, and I'm not effective. Dragging the boys up there, catching them off guard. How we doing, boys? It's playoff time.
I am here. What up, sexies?
What's going on?
Good, bro.
Feels good, man. Feeling good.
How are you guys doing, man? Best of 3 series.
Fantastic.
You're going up against, I mean, this is the number 4 versus number 5 seed, right? You guys on paper should be our best matchup. What are you guys thinking? Is this one going to be a banger, or are you guys feeling like extra confident because it's playoff time?
I mean, we played them a decent time, didn't we? We played them a decent amount.
It's gonna be a banger for sure. It's gonna be a banger for sure.
1000%.
I mean,
like they had, bro. We both had generational turnarounds this season. We were both like getting slammed to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they pulled something out their ass, and then so do we. I mean, they're a great team, but we got to go for a 2-0 though.
Oh, okay. Going
He's-
for
Maybe
he's
6-4,
jumping the
6-4
gun.
both times, but you know, 2-0.
Oh yeah, okay. So we're gonna get a close maps, but not a close series. You guys are going for the 2-0 sweep. But I want to talk to you guys specifically. You know, we've been asking all the teams the difference between just the best of ones and the best of threes. I mean, Manny and I'm not effective. You guys were in the chat just last night watching that Symbols upset. That's why we played 3. How do you guys feel about not just having to win 1 map, but you got to win 2 tonight? Are you guys prepared for that? How's the gas tank look?
We're locked,
Gas
bro.
tank's looking great, dude. I'm full. You know, just rinsed out something, so I'm locked in. I'm ready to go, dude. I'm ready to go.
This is what I'm used to in big tourneys, so.
And best of threes is where it's
Yeah,
at.
it's like my-
Regular
it's like my home.
season, best of ones, I'm down with it.
Yep.
Playoffs, best of 3, shit
Perfect.
can go down.
I love
perfect.
it, boys. I love it. I mean, Jake, they've already given us a score prediction here of a 2-0, but any more questions for these guys before we let them on out of
Yeah.
here?
I mean, looking at the map pool, right? You guys are playing Rewind, Firing Range, Grind. Any of those stand out as ones you're excited about, ones you're not excited about? I mean, how are you feeling about the overall pool?
Feeling
I
good.
actually
about
like
the
it.
pool. Yeah,
I like
I like the pool. We just had to come out strong on Rewind. It's not our best map, but we're ready to play it and ready to win.
I hear you on Take, I Believe, Map 1. I hear you.
Well, look, they're going with a 2-0, Jake, so, you know, they're still going to be confident here. But,
Nah, they're backing themselves. I love it.
gentlemen, we appreciate y'all for coming in for the pregame interview. So excited to get this matchup underway, gentlemen. Potentially look forward to getting to talk to you guys afterwards. Good luck, have fun.
Yep.
Thank
Best
you,
of luck,
guys.
boys.
All right, Jake.
Catch them after, potentially, but now we got to talk to I Believe in Juju.
I'm excited for this one. I'm excited.
I Believe and Juju in the call, boys. Welcome to the playoffs.
Here.
How
What up,
we doing,
handsome?
boys?
Hey,
How we
You know the
doing?
Bob. You know the Bob.
Hey, look, man, vibes are high. It's playoff Call of Duty. There's nothing better. And look, I believe, I know you've been waiting for this one for a long time, since that last season's playoffs. Now, you said you wanted to play Visma, but Visma didn't quite make the playoffs. You get I'm Not Effective here, who was also part of the team that knocked you out last year. Is there anything extra
forgot
coming into
about
this
that.
match? Oh, well, shit, I might have just chalked it for Manny's team. Oh, oops, but, look, you know, he was also a part of that. Is there any extra chip on your shoulder, as this is information you're just now finding out?
Nah, I'm just locked in for this match. It was a long road to get here, and now we're here.
I love it. I love it.
I love that.
Juju, it seems like the vibes, extra light tonight, extra fun, man. It seems like you guys, I've been talking with you guys, and it seems like y'all have been chomping at the bit. Regular season is one thing, but you guys have been dying to get to the spot. Tell us how good it feels, not only to be playing in the playoffs, but you got best of 3s. This isn't just a one and done tonight. You're going to have to
About
win 2
time.
maps, man.
It's about time for the BO3. I've been fiending for BO3s because
Yes, sir.
ones like one and dones are they're good. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like sometimes it's it ends 6-5 on like a crazy win or something like that. It just sucks, bro. Like say you team kill by accident. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a best of 3 is just perfect, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm locked in right now. I'm dialed, so I just play like I'm ready.
I love it, man.
I love that. Hey, boys, map starting soon here. Give us your prediction. 2-0, 2-1. What are you guys feeling?
It's all Juju.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm feeling insane right now. I'm going 2-0.
2-0 sleep
not
so we
lying,
can
bro.
go to sleep,
Yeah,
as Uncle Kurt
I'm
would say.
feeling fucking frisky right now, bro.
I like it. All right, well, gentlemen, we'll let y'all go ahead and get into the calls. Get ready. We're ready for this matchup, gentlemen. Potentially look forward to getting to talk to you guys afterwards.
Appreciate it.
Good luck,
Appreciate
boys.
y'all
Good
being
luck.
up, man.
Oh, bro, I'm hyped. Juju's got me ready to run through a wall right
he's
now,
lit,
buddy.
bro. He was
This-
ready.
Bro, we
I mean,
need-
Juju's always vibey, but
Oh,
he
yeah.
was extra
Dude,
vibey.
he told him, he said he's feeling frisky tonight. This boy's ready to come in here and get absolutely dirt nasty. And it kind of makes me want to hop on with a little I Believe POV here first. I don't know about
Yeah.
you, Jake, but I want to rock with the former champion of Season 0.5. He gets knocked out in the first round last season. And now, looking for redemption, looking for revenge here against I'm Not Effective tonight. Jake, I could not be more excited about this matchup. And we got to get our predictions in, Jake. Both of us were going with Darksived in that matchup. We're technically 2-1. Neither of us had the Symbols upset. We're both kind of predicting the right winners here. Who you got here, and what's got to be the closest matchup here, round 1?
I'm rocking with Team Manny 2-1.
Team Manny 2-1.
I think we get the game 3, but I like what I've been seeing. I think it might be a little biased because I definitely think I've casted more Team Manny, so I feel like I've seen them more, right? So I have a better idea just how good they've been playing. But Team Manny 2-1, give it to me.
Look, I think this goes all the way to a map 3. And I think we do get that round 11. It comes all the way down to who has the most ice. And look, man, this guy, I believe, he's been here time and time before inside of the 1v1me league. I think it's I believe for some redemption tonight.
Let's go.
Getting past the first round, Jake. We're going to go a little bit different. We're going to split with each other here tonight. You got Manny, I got I believe. We both think it's going game 3. Well, let's get into the gameplay. Music stopped. And chat, the last game of round number 1, the high-stakes S&D 1v1me playoffs here in Season 2. Mr. Jake Maverick, let's get this damn thing underway.
I'm so ready, man. First time watching Rewind tonight. And this is the 4 vs 5 seed.
Come on, baby. Come on, chat.
Should be the best. We're starting out early with the I Believe POV, man. I'm trying to see something because I know we're going to see some dirty 1v2, some big plays out of all the players in this lobby.
Oh. I believe gets a little bit of information, is able to find the first. Manny immediately taken out of the equation, and already one of those keys to victory you talked about. Catch Manny slipping right there, a little bit over aggressive towards glass. I believe makes the easy challenge forward. I'm not effective. Left in a 1v2 early on.
Yep, it's going to be a tough retake inside here. Juju looks like he's playing Burger. Spot info, gives the comms to his teammate. Believe with both in the round, and they're up 1-0.
That boy, I believe, kicking things off early here. I love it. I love it. I believe, dude, we talked about it. I mean, Jake, look at it. Look at a little instant replay. We'll quiet down so you guys can hear this a little bit. I mean, look at how clean this guy, I believe, is shooting. It just looks like his game moving at a different speed, man.
Yep, it's going to be a tough retake inside here. Juju looks like he's playing Burger. Spot info, gives the comms to his teammate. Believe with both.
I mean,
yeah,
I mean,
dirty, bro. He's feeling it.
It just looks like he glides sometimes. You know what I mean? Like he's got like a little extra long slide going. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, we talked about it too. A lot of these guys been playing BO7. You know, maybe taking a little something, but the, you know, coming back to BO6, trying to get the little omni movement a little more going. Not gonna see any wall jumps, unfortunately, Jake. I'll tell you this.
Nah.
We're
not, but
BO7 1v1me.
When the game drops.
Oh my god. Round 2
the
though.
plays are gonna be insane, but yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Believe is running it down street with the sub though, off rip here.
And this is something that he's just become known for, right? Just getting into your opponent's depths, playing in just these angles that you're not going to expect them. And he just perfectly mixed kind of that fast play style with that creddy play style, right? He uses the aggression to take the map space, but then he gets creddy and he sits in a corner.
Yep, it's all about trying to play those timings, right? You get through mid, you're just trying to see where you can catch them when they're not ready for you, not expecting you to be in the corner you're in. And he's going to get some info over on B with that stun. Shots going down there on the minimap, I see, but no one has gone down just yet.
Oh. Both players not spotting each other there. A little bit of peekaboo. Manny going to be taken out. Oh!
Oh, my God.
And I'm not effective. Gets absolutely deleted. As I believe, double aces to open up this match.
That's just good shots, bro. That's just good shots.
He's cooking. He is cooking right now, Jake. 2-0 up for I Believe in Juju. Now, you heard Manny and I'm Not Effective say it. This was the map that they were a little concerned about. They knew how good that I Believe in Juju were inside of this map. So they felt like, look, this is probably, you know, if there is a map we're going to lose, it's probably going to be this one.
Yep, they were very candid about that. They were honest about the situation with Rewind, but plenty of COD left to play. You can never count them out. Chat, make sure you let us know what you staked on this map 1. Did you hear what they said and maybe go with an I Believe dub? But they're getting flanked off rip in their spawn. Somehow Juju stays alive.
And that's huge. Because Juju just being a menace right now, playing his life at all costs. Now has I Believe to work around.
From everywhere.
I mean, this is in a war zone right now. Shots going down from every angle.
They're going back and forth.
And now the chase is on. I Believe trying to run I'm Not Effective down, but not quite able to find him. And now, finally, a potential reset, but now Manning from Glass Child's out. I mean, this is an absolute war zone right now, Jake.
I know, they got them. They're trying to split them. They're trying to make them look different ways. Maybe catch someone looking the wrong way or splitting up too much. But Believe, I mean, they got control of the bomb site. He's going to go for the bomb plant. Even as a trophy, potentially, to throw down here if he decides to use it. I don't think he will. I think they used most of their tax already, but retake's going to be very important.
That trophy you mentioned will go down. Stop the util usage back towards the back. I'm Not Effective. Going to get taken out, I Believe. And Juju Both gonna win their
my.
ones and gonna find
It's
their
flawless.
third round on the board. Domination from I Believe. And Juju so far here in this one. The jump shots from Juju to end out Manny at a 3-0 lead. That right now, waiting for Manny and I'm Not Effective to show up to playoffs. I mean, Jake, did they get the memo? The game started about 7 minutes ago. They gotta arrive, man.
They don't even have a kill yet, right?
I don't think so, no.
I don't even think they have a kill 3 rounds in. They're both on donuts. I mean, Krispy Kreme is going to have some new employees by the end of the night, but let's see. Again, we say it all the time. There's still so much COD to play. COD is a game of quick turnarounds. It's a game of momentum. And this matchup 3 times this season has never gone worse than a 6-3. It's a 6-3, 6-4, 6-5. So maybe this will be our first less than that, or Team A's can turn it around.
And you also said, COD's a game of streakiness, right? It's a game about who can go on those runs, especially in S&D. You put 1 round together, you can put 2, you can put 3, you can put 4. It's just about finding that one. And I think that's the biggest thing for Manny and I'm Not Effective right now. They just got to see one go in right now, Jake, because right now, they're kind of getting beat at their own game.
I mean, one of our keys to victory for them was to get going early, catch some momentum. And they clearly did not listen to that one, but they got bombed down. You got the time to work with here. Less than 30 seconds left already on the clock. Juju and I believe pushing this together, though, using the teamwork. We'll see if they can win the gunnies.
I'm Not Effective, though. On that orange dumpster, able to play for the first, and will be able to find it. Manny trades out for the second. And it's Manny and I'm Not Effective. Finally, on the board here. Stop the bleeding for now, Jake. But still, a little bit ways to go before you can fully say they've taken the momentum back in their favor.
It took them long enough. But now they're here, so that's all you can do. You do it one by one. Every round's a new opportunity, man. That right? Every round's a new opportunity.
Yep.
And they're finally starting to take advantage of it. We'll see if they can start stringing these together because, I mean, they still got a deficit to climb from, and every round they drop, team, I believe, gets closer and closer to match point here in map number 1, so back on the offense. I mean, Juju, I think every round on Rewind offense, he goes straight with an AR. I don't know how much VOD prep these people do, but I'm pretty sure he does it every single time.
Big. Juju giving a lot of comms right now. And a little bit of a slower pace here from I Believe and Juju, at least here in this round. We've been seeing I Believe take a lot of that mid-pressure towards A. Now he's going to slow things down. Will work around the corner. Not going to expect Manny, though. Big kill. Big first blood. All down
for a second, I thought he was going to win that gunfight.
I did too.
For a second, I got a little worried for Manny, but I'm Not Effective.
Woo! Whoa! How does he get away with his life right there?
Maybe a little wind on Rewind, or what was going on there?
I don't know. Maybe a little windy out here for Juju. Bullets seem to be flying all over the place except for where they needed to go.
Yeah.
And it will be the second round on the board for Manny and I'm Not Effective. So, chat.
Let's go.
I say we hit the little POV switch right now,
Yeah,
Jake. Let's go
hit
ahead.
it.
Let's see if I'm Not Effective and Manny can start making this comeback happen here.
I mean, 2 rounds in. We'll see if they can keep doing it.
Let's wait, Loki. Let's wait to see if they challenge the shot.
Yep.
On the offensive side,
Bang the
making
door.
those adjustments now.
Now comes the door. Listen to the shit. Listen to the shit. Come here.
The doors. Oh, he's
And this is a big round. The difference between 4-2 and 3-3. And Manny's going to go down almost immediately.
That's so unlucky.
I'm Not Effective in a 1v2. Ah!
Down he goes.
Down he goes.
Like
Not able to make it happen. 2-4. And momentum now swinging a little bit back in the favor of I Believe in Juju. But Manny and I'm Not Effective showing some life here.
Like initially?
But again,
Yeah,
still down 2 rounds. Oh, the body shots.
Oh.
Oh, hold on.
Okay. I mean, you did just tell him before that, you know, I'm Not Effective. He got a little extra chip on his shoulder. Takes him down there and then shoots his body. That might have been you causing this a little bit. I can't even lie. You reminded him of this mini little playoff rivalry.
Well, like, I think he was just so focused on Visma being the captain, he forgot that I'm Not Effective was there. I think maybe some of those flashbacks from last season starting to flow back into the mind of I Believe, because he's starting this game out. He's starting this game out with some pace, Jake. That's all I'll say.
Could be close. Could be close.
Yeah.
But Manny, I'm Not Effective. Gonna get aggressive through A. Never mind. They're turning back around.
Another B3.
anything on the left either.
And really trying to wait for a bomb plant, it seems, to come through. But you just have no information to go off of. Finally, you are able to spot one, I believe, back towards that laundry side. So you at least know that they're back over towards A. Canadian, I'm not effective. Time the perfect play. Trying to work on in. Not going to be able to spot anything, though. Still here, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this is going to come down to what timing does Manny get. If they come B, does he catch a bad timing when he's checking A? Do they run right into his crosshair? I mean, it's all going to come down to this because I'm not effective. I think he worked up street.
Yeah.
Given where he looks like he's at on the minimap.
Yeah, he's going to be playing street around almost, I think, that top glass window spot. And he is going to be able to find Juju. Manny's able to find, I believe. And 3-4. Now the score line.
Not effective. Had all the info. He was common. He calmed both of them more the second he saw him.
So a spot I'm not effective loves to play on rewind. That little hop up that you can kind of see into the entire middle area from outer street, right on the wall. Plus spot I'm not effective loves to play with the AR. He'll overwatch stage. He'll kind of get complete coverage of the A bomb site, and it's perfect for Manny to get the information there. So 1 round down. But you've been playing kind of this back and forth cat and mouse game with, I believe, kind of trading back and forth rounds. Manny and I'm not effective need a run here if they want to be able to take this first map.
They do need to keep stringing these rounds together. Again, they cannot. They just can't drop a couple rounds here. Quick bomb plant. I haven't seen this yet on this map.
I love
good change of pace potentially.
It's completely gonna throw, I believe, in Juju off because a game that's been played so much kind of tit for tat information now is gonna force Juju and I believe to make an instant play, and it is gonna be exactly what Manny and I'm not effective want. Back-to-back rounds, down 3-0. Now tied 4-4 apiece, and this is why we said it, chat. Every single match between both of these squads has never not gone past a round 9 or more, and it will continue to do so as we now hit round 9 right here, right now.
That's why you watch the pre-show, man. We spit game, help you out with your stakes as much as we can.
Come on.
So whoever was listening, I'm thinking put a little 6-4, 6-5 maybe on a couple.
I see Angelina here, but 6-4 either team. I don't mind that at all.
Well, let's see. We'll see if we go round 11 maybe. I don't wish that for your cash, but I wish that for my viewing pleasure.
That's what we're here for, too. It's playoffs. We're here for round 11s, Jake. We're here for the map 3s, man.
Bomb down. Bomb down quick, I believe, doing exactly what they did last round.
But I'm not effective. Who's able to get the first blood and be effective. Takes down the captain, and I believe now all down to Juju, who's able to equalize. Turns things into a 1v1. Manny, Juju, the shot. Manny, the kill.
Nice.
3 straight rounds. And Manny and I'm not effective have a lead and match point, Jake.
Manny, I mean, was kind of ready for that chow there. Bangs the door right as Juju was running at him. I mean, he was ready. He was prepared. He knew exactly what he needed to do. I'm not effective also with that first blood. Obviously makes the round that much more doable. Both players doing their jobs right now, man. It's even across the board. No one's carrying.
How are you feeling about doing the brain dead?
Oh, what is this?
The brain dead.
What is this?
Right, let's not bang the Eldor.
What is this? Match point. They have a round to give, though, Jake. But I'm excited to see what this brain dead play that they're about to cook up is here.
Yeah,
quoted from Manny.
Match point, game 1 of playoffs, and your play call is let's do the brain dead.
Well, it works for one. Not gonna work for the second. And we are gonna go to our round 11 here. Chat, this is what we play for.
Yes, sir. Come on.
I love it. I love it here.
This is what we need, man.
This is what we need. Round 11. Look at it.
Here we go.
Oh, and I disappeared on you. But I'm back.
Hey,
I was just hiding. I was just hiding. You gotta let that round 11 beautiful screen. Shout out Koa, our editor, to get that beautiful on the screen. Chat, round 11 and map number 1. And this is to take the 1-0 series lead. This is for all the momentum going into map number 2. Manny and I'm not effective on the defense.
This is not whoever wins this map wins the series, as it is now a best of 3 for our playoffs this season. So this is just to go up, as Matt said. This is just to go up, but that early momentum, that first map win means a lot.
Yo, they won gen. Yo, there could be A.
I mean, Manny works back up to retake that bomb site. You're gonna get caught.
Juju finds 1. Juju finds 2.
Sitting in the corner.
And we'll have to get the replay. But it's
Did Juju just make the play?
Ice in the round 11. Juju sits in the corner for 1. and then hops over the half wall for the second. Oh my god. Juju, round 11 ice, and it's a 1-0 lead for I Believe and Juju.
Okay, I mean, that's what we want. Dude, round 11, game 1, every single player pulling their weight in that lobby, everyone doing what needed to be done. This is what we expected from this matchup, and it is exactly what we're getting, but map 2's got a lot to live up to. Let's just say that much.
It's also got a lot to live up to because, Jake, that is now back-to-back round 11s. We end out the Darksived series with a round 11. We start the Manny I Believe series with a round 11. Can we do it back-to-back-to-back? Can we get the three-peat around 11s?
Dude, please.
COD gods, if there's anything you do, this has got to be it, right?
Give us 2 more round 11s, 10 tonight.
Yeah, just back-to-back-to-back.
Give us a Manny round 11 win this one, and then whoever wins the round 11 in game 3.
We need it.
May the better team come out on top.
We need it. Symbols, flanked, all the pros, Gutsfly, Streak, Intex. See you guys all in the chat hanging out. We appreciate you guys tuning in, as well as all of our stakers, Caucasian Baller, Secret Gunner Party, and see all you guys in the chat as well. But let's not stall. Let's not wait. It's all gas, no brakes. Right into map number 2. Manny versus Manny versus I Believe. They've got me tongue twisted right now. I'm on the edge of my seat.
You're on the
Jake.
wrong teams. Oh, okay, they're switching. There we go. For a second, it actually was Manny versus I'm not effective before they switched teams.
And Manny said he's trying to smoke that I Believe pack right now, I guess, huh?
Oh, shit. I mean, he's got to win this map.
Down 0-1.
At least push it 3.
Backs against the wall here for Manny and I'm not effective. Down 0-1 in the series. A chance to force a map 3. But it's got to come through firing range.
Hey, I see what a name. Number 1 complainer in the app chat said they're 5-0 on their stakes today. Absolute shout out. Absolute shout out.
5-0 in a day. Slowly, chat. Anybody else hitting some big stakes today? Let us know, chat. Let us know. We want to see them. We want to shout them out.
You just one shot in blue. I'm going this one.
Manny, again, not gonna expect the corners.
You're getting them slipping, bro. I told you.
Jake called it to a T, and another reason, chat, why you gotta watch the pre-show is he said it perfectly. A key for Manny, or rather a key for I Believe in Juju, was going to be to catch Manny slipping, play a little cruddy. You knew that Manny was gonna play aggressive, try to bait him out, and use that to your advantage. So far in that round 11, and to start out this game, that's been the downfall of Manny.
Yep, but bomb gets planted. I do think it is a 1v1 because Juju's got the skull next to his name on the scoreboard, so it should be an I Believe versus I'm not effective 1v1 here. Wallbangs, shots, can't finish him off.
Tags are in. Pistol is out. He's gonna have to go for the chow here. Can he find it? 20 seconds left. Now you're fighting against the clock. You know that you have to get this kill, but so much time is gone by the wayside, and I Believe just keeps running away. Ring around the rosies, and now a pocket full of posies as it all comes falling down for I'm not effective. 1-0 up for I Believe in Juju.
Just playing with his food, man. Doing what needs to be done. I Believe starting out maps really, really strong. And making it tough, man. They're making it very, very tough on Manny, as we're seeing so many times. Him getting caught off guard, shot in the back, shot in the side, not able to make plays as we've grown to expect from him. And this is what the playoffs is all about, man. Knowing your opponents. A full season of strategy. Watching VOD. This is where the best teams come out on top.
And we talk about it in a player at I Believe, a former 1v1me champion. He has been there. He knows what it takes to run this gauntlet. And he's looking for his second here this season if he's able to find it. It's got to go through Manny, and I'm not effective first, though. Still, as you love to say, Jake, a lot of COD left to be played.
Oh, yeah. Tons and tons of COD left. I mean, if it's anything like last game,
oh yeah,
there's still 10 rounds to go. Or, I guess, and they're both dead.
And you hear I'm not effective. A little worried about the timing there, but it comes through perfect for I Believe in Juju. Down 2-0 now here. If you're Manny, but this is exactly how the last map started out as well.
It is indeed. They got to figure out how to heat up a little bit earlier, though, right? Just maybe a slight bit earlier. Don't give I Believe in Juju a chance to get back into the game if they can start to heat up here, but We will see. I mean, it sounds like they're at least trying to keep the vibes a little higher. They're trying to say, they're saying we're all good. We got this. Stay locked in. You know they want to pick up a first blood, though, because they have not done so yet in this map.
2-0 down. We've seen them dig themselves out of a hole before, but that's not the position you want to constantly put yourself in.
They can only come to you, bro. Like from their side.
On the defensive side here, waiting for the plays from I Believe in Juju to come through. You spot the first bit of information. Stun out here from Manny, trying to get out with his life, but spotting a lot of information here. And now going to be a little bit pinched in the 1v2. Not able to find the kill, and now it's going to be all down to I'm not effective.
The stun usage just makes it the gunfight so difficult. And I'm not effective. This would have to be a massive 1v2 to stop it from going down 3-0.
For the second time in a row as well, Jake. You go down 3-0 in the first map, you go down 3-0 in this map. And it's exactly the same story, different map. As you talked about, it was pivotal. It was pivotal for this team to have fast starts. And so far, it has been anything but fast starts throughout the first 2 rounds, Jake.
Yeah, this is not the gameplay we've seen from Team Manny throughout this season, right? They just aren't really able to get anything going. They're starting out so slow. It's definitely a case of I Believe in Juju. I mean, I don't know if they did their homework or if they're just on point tonight. We heard them vibing, hella vibey, in the pregame interview, and I can only imagine how vibey they're sounding. We might need a POV switch after this round.
I'm trying to give Manny a chance to at least get one back, but it doesn't even look like it's gonna happen, Jake. Manny not gonna be able to find it. It is absolute belt to ass here on map number 2. And we will go to the POV switch now, as it is just looking like an inevitability here that I Believe in Juju are going to close this thing out and move on to round number 2.
Come on, man. There's no way they go down like this. You cannot end your season like this if you're Team Manny. You cannot. You're down 4-0, though. Your season hope's on the line. You're down 0-1 in the series, right? Everything feels like it's going against you. The timings don't feel good, as we've heard them say in the comms. But one by one, they can string this back together.
Oh my God.
And he's going to get gunned by
You're not going to get it back together when I Believe is shooting like that. I mean, that's the biggest issue. You wonder about the mental after Team Manny lost that round 11 the way that they did. And now it looks like the mental is completely done. And I Believe giving out a few body shots to I'm not effective. He said it didn't mean anything, but you're looking at it right here. He remembers. 5-0 up, one more round away from punching their ticket into the semifinals and being the last team added to the Final 4.
It is going to take nothing short of a miracle for Manny and I'm not effective
The 5-0.
to wholesale this game 2 and push us 3. Listen, I like to make sure everyone feels like there's always hope, but I think that hope is kind of shattered at this point.
It is falling fast, Jake, and I will be honest.
I would love to be surprised.
I have never seen a full sale casting 1v1 me so far. We've seen the 5-1 comeback. We've seen 5-2 comebacks. We have never seen the 5-0 comeback. This would be history right here if Manny and I'm not effective were able to pull this out of the fire. Jake, you called for double round 11s. What a round 11 this would be if we got 5 straight rounds out of I'm not effective and Manny.
This would be absolutely insane, but Juju takes down Manny.
Oh, no.
They're going to erupt if they win this 6-0.
It's all down to I'm not effective. The 6-0 for I Believe. The Stakers looking like they might lose a little bit too, as this would be a 26x return. Stakers on the edge of their seats. I Believe in Juju on the edge of the seats. And it's I'm not effective. Stuck in a 1v2.
They have info on him.
They know where he is.
Trapped.
There's nowhere he can go. It's I Believe in Juju. 6-0. And I Believe, with the first little bit of loudness I have ever heard from him, 6-0. 26x for the Stakers. Let us know if you hit that.
Who picked a 6-0 in that one?
I Believe, after a round 11 in map 1, comes out and slams here in map 2 and sets up a date between Symbols and I Believe in the semifinals, as chat, I Believe, becomes your last semifinalist here in the 1v1 me playoffs.
Wow. I mean, the upper side of the bracket is just upsets. The 8 seed takes down the 1 yesterday. The 5 seed takes down the 4 tonight. Wow. That one, dude, map 1, I was like, yeah, this series is going to be a banger. This is exactly what we thought it was going to be. Map 2, flip completely. I don't know what happened. Holy.
Murda said he hit a 6-5 and a 6-0. Ice and Jake. Come on.
Is Murda the scriptwriter? Like, what's
Come
going on there?
bro. I see a couple of people go with the 6-0s. Renzo said he went 2-0 on the night. We absolutely love that.
That's insane, dude. That is insane. What do you say we get these guys up here for a little winner's interview? You ready?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's talk to the winners.
Let me get them in here because 6-0 in a game 2, boys?
Brother, yeah.
Is everyone playing best of threes?
I mean, look.
I feel like a one and done.
I mean, honestly, you guys have one of the closest maps that we've seen all playoffs long in map 1. And then you guys have the most belt-to-ass map that we've seen in playoffs in map number 2. What changed? Did you guys feel like you just killed their momentum after that first map? I mean, what happened from the first map to the second map that allowed you guys to just absolutely give them that belt-to-ass?
I mean, we went up 4-2, and then we went up 4-2 because like I hard countered them, but then I kept playing for it. So like they ended up just switching it up, and then we were getting hard counters. So like if I didn't just like switch it up, like if I would have just went back to my normal shit, I would have 6-3 them. But it was just 2v2.
Hey, Jake, what do you got for the guys?
It's just 2s. I mean, listen, you guys, that had to feel good, right? That had to feel good versus a team that, I mean, technically you were the underdogs, right? You were the 5 seed, they were the 4 seed. And now, I mean, listen, I don't want to get too ahead, but I got to get a little ahead. You got a date versus the number 8 seeded team, Symbols. Maybe a team that you might not have expected to be playing in the second round. How you guys feeling about tomorrow?
I mean, pressure, same as today, bro. We get to work. You know, when it matters, we're the
Same shit,
best.
different day.
When it matters, we're the best. It doesn't even matter.
I love it, but I mean, look, you guys have really been telling me all year that once you guys figured it out, you guys were going to be the best in the game. You guys have had this clock in, clock out mentality, just go to work, try to get better, and now it looks like you guys are playing some of your best Call of Duty. I mean, boys, what has honestly changed for this team the most? Because it is night and day. You start out the season 4-12, and now you guys find yourselves in the Final Four.
It's what we said in the beginning, bro. Like for me, the first part was like ARing and like just like learning how to do it and like with my playstyle because like I'm aggressive and like how to get info but not like run at it like how I usually do with a sub, and like I fixed that. But like other than that, like it generally was just like we started locking in, bro. Like and
I never forgot how to play 2v2s.
We literally just locked in. That was our first two like S&D playing together, and I told you like the camera's just gonna take us there, bro. I'm not tripping, bro. Like it is what it is. Like I ain't worried about Symbols and who is it? Flanked?
Yep.
I ain't worried about Luke.
Well, look, you know, I believe you are a former champion of the 1v1 League. You know what it takes to run this gauntlet. What is it gonna take for you and Juju to be able to lock in over the next 2 best-of-3 series and claim your second title and Juju's first?
We're just gonna have to lock in. If we get a close match like we did the first map, we're just gonna have to lock in and just keep playing our game. I mean, it's 2v2s. Like that map could have went either way if they just got lucky, but close it out.
Absolutely. Jake, anything else for these guys, man?
I mean, not really, bro. Listen, we thought this was gonna be the closest game of the playoffs potentially. If game 1, we were like, yep, this is what we thought.
Exactly.
Game 2, I mean, entertaining in its own right. That was entertaining in its own right. Did they even get, how many kills did they have?
I don't think they had a kill. They did not.
Did they not get a
second map? It was the one and done.
Yeah. They shut them. It was a triple donut. It was a Krispy Kreme to end out Manny and not Effectus. Yeah, they were stacking them up, man. They were trying to give him a dozen. They were trying to give him a dozen. I mean, look, I believe Juju. Congratulations on the massive dub, man. Congratulations on getting to the semifinals. And guys, we cannot wait to see you guys in action tomorrow.
Yep.
Appreciate
Yes, sir.
Have a good night,
Appreciate it,
boys.
handsome fellas.
As well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you already know what's going on. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bro.
See you, boys. See you, boys.
Peace.
Jake, what a night of Call of Duty action. The first round is officially wrapped up. So we can go and we can take a look here at our bracket one more time before we send this off.
Let's see
for
this.
the
Let's see
Stakers.
this.
And you can see it. The Final Four now solidified. Number 3, Darksived takes down Equuip in a 2-0 fashion tonight, moves themselves on. 2Real takes down Major Maniac, also 2-0, to set up an absolute marquee super fight in the semifinals in the bottom side of your bracket. And then it's Upset City towards the top side of the bracket. I believe takes down Manny in a 2-0 fashion, 6-0s him in the second map, doesn't allow him to get a kill. And then Symbols wins the matchup of the year, going down 1-0 in the series, getting it to a map 3, going down 4-1 in the map 3, and winning 5 straight rounds in a row to upset the number 1 seed and have themselves in the semifinals as well. Jake, what a couple matchups that we're gonna have tomorrow, brother.
I mean, number 5 or number 8 is going to be in the grand finals on Thursday. And we'll see who that is, obviously, tomorrow, like you said. And on the bottom side, it's like the 2 teams that you just thought were going to be here, right? You just knew they were going to find their way into the top 4, if not the top 2. And one of them will be top 2, and it's going to make for an insane matchup in the finals. I'm very excited to see how these teams have matched up against each other as we do the pre-shows tomorrow, because I don't know what like 2Real and Darksived record is versus each other. Believe in Symbols. That's going to be something I'm definitely looking at, but wow. Some upsets in the playoffs, some things going exactly the way we thought it would. That's just what you want from the playoffs. You want things that you know when the better team's going to win, but you also need those upsets. So, holy dude, that's just crazy.
It has been an amazing first couple of days of action here in the 1v1me playoffs, not just for Start to Destroy, for all of 1v1me, because make sure you're tuning in to the semifinals tomorrow on FC, Madden, 2K, and of course, Call of Duty S&D tomorrow night, where we will find out and solidify our 2 grand finalists of Season 2 1v1me playoffs. Stakers,
I can't wait.
We appreciate you guys for tuning in with Jake and I throughout the night. We hope you've enjoyed the Call of Duty as much as we have, and we hope that you hit as many stakes as you could today. Chat, we will see you tomorrow night for more S&D playoffs. Until then, good night. And chat, make sure you drink some water. Stay hydrated.
Yes, sir. Peace, chat.